starters for the Cavaliers. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Wade in at the small forward position. And for Chicago, Buzelis out there with Yabusele. Then it's Trey Jones. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Buzelis. 5 on the clock. And here is Okoro. Hits it from three-point range.
Man, you can see the passing ability at his size. Buzelis is all for getting it to his open teammate.
Wade passes to Harden. Allen with the screen for Harden. A three. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Back to Giddey. Yabusele, a screen on Mitchell. Giddey, no good. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I spoke with the Bulls head coach earlier. We discussed Evan Mobley and how he wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Back over to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much. Jones, no luck. Wade surveying the D. Mobley, a screen on Jones. Shoots. Harden can't hit.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Yabusele. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Mitchell after the Bulls pick up 2. And he uses the glass on the layup.
It's the strength of Mitchell, one of the strongest guards we might have ever seen.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Giddey. Yabusele setting a screen for Giddey. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Jones. And here is Giddey. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. On the basket by Jones.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Harden. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Over Jones. Harden can't hit. The Bulls with the lead. Now Giddey. Okoro finds Jones. Back to Okoro. Jones with the bounce pass. Another three for Chicago.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
Harden dishes to Mitchell. Over Giddey. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Bulls leading by 4. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Yabusele. Now here's Giddey. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Free throw, no good for Giddey. Well, Josh Giddey provides a floor general's mentality, RJ, in a 6'8" frame.
Yeah, he sees the floor extremely well and prides himself on his ability to create easy looks for his teammates, especially in transition.
Harden inside the three-point line. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
You think about James Harden. Here's a guy who's played with KD, Russ, CP3, Kyrie. So many great players.
Stolen by Allen. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And a beautiful crossover there. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Giddey against Mitchell. Buzella sets a screen for Giddey. No good on the three. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Mitchell wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 3 points. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
That's cash. Mitchell is a volume three-point shooter for a reason now.
Back to Jones. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Mitchell against Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. And the Bulls with another miss.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Pass to Mitchell from deep. It's rebounded by Giddey.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Okoro kicks to Jones. Buzella with the ball. He has yet to score. Yabusele in the corner. It's good from about 19 feet.
Always has his head up. Giddey unselfish with it.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. They trail by 1. Holds it up there for Mobley. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
Pass to Okoro. Here's Jones. Now here's Giddey. Lets the three fly. Rebound by Mitchell. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Wade passes to Mitchell. Now Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Talk about a high percentage look. Allen right at the rim.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. For the Cavaliers, Tyson's checked in. And it's Sam Merrill in for Wade. Bulls trail by 3. Outside, Jones. Yabusele is screen on Harden. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
They get it back. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Tries yet again, and it's denied.
Making good use of his length. Buzella's able to track down the block that time.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Sexton comes in for Trey Jones. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Harden for 3. Sexton grabs the board. Bulls trail by 3. Pass to Giddey. Here's Sexton. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Now Mobley, defended by Yabusele. Harden's shot is off. Bulls have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Giddey sets the pick for Williams. There's the 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Now the Cavaliers with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Cavs.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The open look here for Sexton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
And so here is Chicago. The Cavaliers making the shot. Sexton against Mitchell. Sexton kicks to Williams. Giddey offline with his 3.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, the Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy is a point guard. Kevin, back to you.
Yep, a tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Here's Sexton. That one wide left.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
That one falls.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Bulls trail by 9. Giddey the pass to Sexton. Outside Williams. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Giddey. Here's Yabusele. And the Bulls with another miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Merrill. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Bruce Ellis. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And here's Harden for 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Here's Yabusele. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Pass to Tyson. Now Mitchell from outside the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Yabusele is screen on Mitchell to the inside. Nice shot by Yabusele. Yabusele's got 6.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers ahead. They finish off the first quarter on a 20-7 run. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Cleveland?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And they've also been feeling it from beyond the arc. Good start for them so far.
Colin Sexton is out there with Dillingham. Then it's Williams. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Smith in at the 4. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Ellis. Fires the 3. Rebound by Smith. Bulls trail by 7. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
Tyson with the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Stood on the wing. He's defended by Merrill. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Schroeder with a screen on Sexton. Wade outside. There's the triple. Kawamura pulls it in. Bulls trail by 6. Smith the pass to Sexton. Five to shoot. Inside. Stolen by Allen. Pass to Tyson. Here's Merrill, covered by Smith. Schroeder outside. And the 3 off target. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Now Smith. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Takes a step back. Here's Schroeder. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Schroeder's got his second basket of the night. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A look at our 2K leaderboard and a group of point guards that have a little bit of big man in them and some very good rebounding numbers since the All-Star break. Josh Giddey, 4th.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
And these guys have that same nose for the ball. These are some scrappy players. They can hold their own in the paint with anyone.
Looking to get back on track here. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Just couldn't be denied there. Giddey was willing to fight to get that one to fall.
Bulls shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Josh Giddey. 1 shot.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. With great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Now here's Allen. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. That doesn't go either for Schroeder. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Here's Okoro. Jared Allen making his last shot. Williams looking over the floor. Now here's Giddey. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Here's Merrill. Such a wide-open look. Wade's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Jones. Pass to Okoro. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Okoro's got 6.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the clock for your Chicago Bulls.
He's checked in for Nick Richard. A switch here also for Cleveland. Harden's checked in. Allen passes to Merrill. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Harden draws the double. Here's Tyson. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Giddey surveying the D. Gets an open look and hits. Now just a 5-point Cleveland lead.
And as a playmaker, Giddey has made huge strides learning how to create for himself and his teammates.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Chicago. Outside, Jones. Okoro setting the pick for Jones. Off target from three-point range.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Outside Williams. Pass to Giddey. For 3. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Tyson. Shot clock at 6. And here's Harden. Takes a 3. And Okoro pulls it down.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Outside, Jones. Williams kicks to Yabusele. Williams sends a screen for Jones. And again, no good by Chicago. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Harden looking it over. Pass to Tyson. Three-pointer, Wade. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Down low. Nice shot by Yabusele. Yabusele's got 8.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Here's Tyson to stop the drought. They grab their own miss. Good on the shot. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Chicago making a switch here. Bruce Ellis is checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Ryan's checked in for Jared Allen. And it's Mitchell in for Sam Merrill. Now, Bruce Ellis, he's coming off a 22-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Now here's Jones, trailing by 5.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And Wade slams it in.
Nice feed from Mitchell. This is how you get your teammates going.
Chicago has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter, less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Here's Yabusele. He's got 8. And here is Giddey. No good from outside.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Wade kicks to Harden. To Mitchell. Bryant with a screen on Giddey. For 3, Mitchell. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 15.
And this is what we've come to expect from Mitchell. He is just a monster offensively.
Here's Bruce Ellis. Jones sets the pick for Bruce Ellis. Here's Okoro. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Cleveland leading by 10. Wade passes to Harden. Wade a screen on Giddey. Harden can't hit.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Here's Okoro. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They lost some of that physical edge here.
Greg, I think now is when we really see the value of depth as teams prepare for the playoffs.
It always helps when you can spread out your minutes, prevent stars from being overworked, and diminish the risk of injury.
And that one misses. When you think about what makes Evan Mobley such a special talent, Richard, what comes to mind for you?
Well, his defense is already outstanding for a player of his age. And so seeing him add another Defensive Player of the Year award in years to come, that's what he needs to do. He needs to continue to be an anchor.
Now, Bruce Ellis following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Giddey with it. He's got 10. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. A 3-ball. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 13.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
To the paint. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Okoro. 8 points for him. There's 1:54 left now here in the second. Giddey, no good. And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. They've led by as much as 10. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Now, here's Mobley. He's got 8, 4 on the clock, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether two big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Got that one up quick. Mobley's got 11 points.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Giddey kicks to Yabusele. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jared Allen. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yabusele hits them both. Cleveland leading by 5. Wade outside. And here's Harden for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Harden's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Dangerous with and without the rock. Harden is accurate on the catch and shoot.
Back to Jones. That one's good. Just his 3rd make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
And that's why you don't let them get positioned deep in the post.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. And he comes up with the deuce. Mobley's got 7 now in this quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding. That's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Fans, let's rev it up and get ready for Pocket Fight.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
I think for the Cavaliers, they've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavering. The consistency just hasn't been there. That said, I sure wouldn't want to meet them in the playoffs, though.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Cavaliers.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym.
Which hasn't happened yet.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Here is Harden checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Harden, and it's Wade in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Mitchell. They're leading by 8. Now, here's Giddey. Right wing. Now, Buzelis. Okoro finds Giddey. Jones sets the pick for Giddey. 4 on the shot clock. He gets that one. Jones has got the first points of the second half up on the board for Chicago.
Excellent job navigating the screen and roll there. Giddey showing his vision on that one.
And Harden with the stuff.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Here's Buzelis. Still without a basket. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for Chicago, Trey Jones.
Shooting 2.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so Jones nails both of them. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And here's Wade. He's got 5. Mitchell outside. Oh, Mitchell so good inside.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Jones for 3. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell attacks the iron.
And while Mitchell is about 6'3", his wingspan is 6'10". That's what helps him finish.
Outside, Jones. Gabazele setting a screen for Jones. No good there.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Harden dishes to Allen. From downtown. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside, Jones. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for Chicago, Trey Jones.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes.
1
shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Hayden with it. He's got 10. The offensive rebound. Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Bulls trail by 9. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
And here is a group of young guys that know how to play some tough D in the paint. Here are the leading rookie shot blockers in the second half of the season. Matas Buzelis, 3rd.
I tell you, he's picked a lot of opponents' tendencies as the year has gone on and has put that knowledge to work defensively.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Giddey. Yabusele is screen on Mitchell. And again, Chicago, no good.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Mobley kicks to Harden. Mobley sets the pick for Harden. Misses the three.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Now here's Okoro. Giddey sets the pick for Okoro. And again, Chicago, no good. Cleveland leading by 9. Harden outside. Pass to Wade. Over Okoro. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Buzelis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Okoro kicks to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Here's Okoro. Offline with his 3. Cleveland has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Mitchell powering through contact.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Okoro setting the pick for Buzelis. Knocks down the 3 ball. Buzelis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Mitchell buries the 3.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Giddey the pass to Yabusele. On the wing, Giddey. Outside, Jones. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Pass to Mitchell, beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Buzelis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Yabusele. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Here's Harden. Harden finishing inside.
The D has to know Harden is looking to shoot because that's what he does whenever he gets a chance, especially from the mid-range.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Okoro. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Mitchell outside. Harden against Jones. It's stolen by Jones. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Here's Giddey. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Wade outside. From deep, Harden. The 3 ball goes for James Harden.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Pass to Buzelis. Jones in the post, guarded by Harden. Jones with the bounce pass. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. Harden outside. Allen a screen on Jones. Off target with his 3. Bulls trail by 9. Yabusele passes to Jones. Pass to Okoro. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Lets it go from deep. Jones, no luck. And it's Wade with the ball for Cleveland. Here's Mobley, and it's blocked. Mitchell against Giddey. Okolo, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 15. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Harden's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Yabusele finds Jones. Over Harden. Jones, no luck. Cleveland leading by 9. Inside. Here's Allen. And Allen with the slam. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Sexton dishes to Jones. To the inside. And finished off by Yabusele.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Harden with it. Jones covering. And he makes that one. Allen's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Outside, Sexton. Jones with the screen on Mitchell. Sexton the pass to Jones. And the rejection by Harden. In the corner, it's Mobley. Down low, stolen by Yabusele. To the middle, here's Buzelis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Buzelis has got his second bucket of the night.
And how about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
Here's Harden. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
You throw good, James Harden.
The southpaw Harden, lucky lefty. He's a tremendous offensive player who can pretty much get triple-doubles in bunches.
Now, here's Sexton. 8 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the
pass to Williams.
2 minutes.
And here's Sexton. Takes a three. Rebounded by Allen. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Here's Merrill. No good on the triple. The Bulls shooting 43% from the field. Now Sexton. Pass to Buzelis. Shoots over Merrill. The shot by Buzelis, no good. The Cavaliers shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Back to Merrill. Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Allen. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Pass to Buzelis. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Buzelis has got 7 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Tyson. 35 seconds left to play in the third. And that one's good, Mitchell.
You could see that Mitchell was hungry on that play, ready to fire as soon as he touched that ball.
Unloads from 13. The shot by Sexton, no good. Cleveland leading by 15. Here is Harden. He's got 21. Allen, a screen on Williams to the inside. And Allen slams it in.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. A terrific quarter for him, and now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. You've got Nick Richards. Patrick Williams is out there with Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Sexton in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. It's good from long range. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tomlin's checked in.
Number 35.
Bulls trail by 14. Now here's Giddey. The kick out to Williams. On the wing, Giddey. Guarded by Harden. Giddey the pass to Richards. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Tyson. Here's Tomlin. Harden outside. From deep. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Sexton the pass to Richards. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Here's Giddey. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Here's Tomlin, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Giddey. No good from 11 feet. Quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Harden outside. Out left to the wing. Tomlin. No good with the triple. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Richards. Here's Giddey. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
It's stolen by Smith. Now, here's Sexton. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Richards passes to Giddey. And he dunks it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Now, here is Harden. This one for 3. Unable to get that one.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Williams. Now Richard. To the paint. Sexton for three. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Sexton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bulls. Harden against Giddey. Now, here is Harden. Tight defense on him. And the basket by Wade.
Oh, heady pass by the Beard, finding his teammate for the triple.
Now Sexton. Fires from way outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Tyson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Harden. Here's Tyson. Here's Tomlin. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Harden finds Wade. And the 3 off target.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Giddey the pass to Smith. Harden against Sexton. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Williams can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 10. Wade dishes to Harden. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Harden's got 15 points here in the second half. Pass to Richards. Now here's Giddey. Lays it up and banks it in. Giddey's got 21 in the game.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
It's the Celtics.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Ersan Yabusele, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Buzelis comes in for Jalen Smith. Okoro, he's checked in for Williams. And Trey Jones subbed in for Colin Sexton. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, well during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And so the ball's out of bounds. Yabusele touched it last. Bulls on defense. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Shoots it. That doesn't go either for Schroeder.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Jones finds Giddey. Yabusele setting a screen for Giddey. Oh, good on the 3. And so Allen will bring it up now for Cleveland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Mitchell's got 30 points.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Mitchell. A 3-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Buzelis. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Mobley. That one as his 7th make in 8 attempts, a scorching 88%.
And this game belongs to Mobley so far, just doing it all on the offensive end.
Now, here's Okoro. Pass to Jones. Yabusele with it. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 6 assists in the game.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Sinks the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Giddey to the wing right side. Yabusele, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Giddey. The Cavaliers pull it in. Pass to Mitchell. In the corner, it's Mobley. Here's Tyson, covered by Okoro. Mitchell outside. And the Cavaliers with another 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now, Okoro. Now, Bruzelis. Here's Jones. Yabusele setting a screen for Jones. No good from 3.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Oh, a fantastic finish off the alley-oop.
What coaches love about Allen is he finds points. You don't have to run a ton of stuff for him.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
It's time for the Grizzlies crew in the 3-1-2.
And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Jared Allen.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Without his heroics here tonight, this could have been a second straight loss for them. But he was sensational, and instead of a losing streak, he may have them headed in the opposite direction now. Here's Bruzelis. Yabusele, a screen on Mobley. Here's Giddey. Puts up a 3. Mobley there for the rebound. Cleveland leading by 16. Mitchell outside. Now Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Mobley fires the 3. That does not go. And for the Bulls, they're shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. And they pick up the 2.
With his soft touch around the rim, Bruzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Now Mobley. Mitchell left side. Misses the 3. Bulls trail by 14. 1:24 left here in the fourth quarter. Giddey, and that's in there.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. 17 points was their biggest margin. Missed on the 3. The Bulls shooting reasonably well, 45%.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Cleveland.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most
of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Jarrett Allen.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron. All the officials are all over that one.
First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Josh Giddey, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Giddey. And both free throws good for Giddey. 13-point lead. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Merrill with the ball. Outside Bryant. The crossover.
Chicago foul. Patrick Williams. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Tyson. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's a 14-point game. And it's Sexton penetrating. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
James, night in and night out, this team comes ready to perform. What does this win say about your collective focus?
We've had that same mentality all year long. You know, whether it's bad record teams or guys in and out the lineups, we just had a mindset all season that this year is going to be special. So, you know, no matter who it is we play, we go out there and just try to compete at a high level and win as many games as we can.
It's about you, not the opponent. You got that right. Thanks, James.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jarrett Allen.